This is Stefan Stearns' father, Christopher, speaking in a police interview. Here's Stefan Stearns' explanation of why he was missing for 300 miles. That's several hours driving.
And that was odd because we heard the conversation with Stefan's dad when he talked to Stefan while he's in jail. And he said, I came over to help you and Jen out. I got the hotel for you and you didn't even spend any time. You took off and went to the house. And what were you doing? So it was really, I think he was getting his business, his affairs in order and getting what he could if he thought he was going to get the hard drive. But they found a lot anyway. We're not going to see a decline in these kind of cases. All we can do is try to do our very best with our individual lives, and where we see something, say something, and try to protect the children that we know. I can tell you from my experience, I'm seeing more and more of this. I'm seeing even worse cases. I don't know how you can get much worse, but I'm seeing mothers taking their children's lives. I'm seeing mothers sell their children for $200 and even less than that. I don't know, but we can do what we can do. Yeah, why go 300 for Wi-Fi? He didn't go 300 miles for that. He wanted to get what he could. He wanted to get what he could before he was arrested. He knew it was coming. Hashtag arrest Jen Soto. Good to see you, Darlene. I haven't seen you in a while. Merry Christmas. Yes, Krista. Yes. All right, let's look at some of this evidence.
Through Florida in the middle of the night. Listen.
Well, he had an energy drink in his hand. He said he got lost. On the back roads. Hell, I got lost and I had a GPS.
So like my partner said, we're not here to waste your time. You've been in this line of work before. Did he tell you he was in Northport today?
No.
I'm assuming he didn't based on your reaction.
To Tom Smith, former NYPD detective, co-host of a hit podcast, Gold Shields. You can find him at thegoldshieldshow.com. Tom, so the little girl is missing. They have to get out of the condo for the condo to be processed by police. And he drives about 6 hours round trip.
It was a 6-hour round trip. And yes, that was the crime scene, the condo. That's why they stayed in a hotel. But it's so odd. And this is hashtag arrest Jen Soto. Why Jen, knowing that Stefan was the prime suspect in this, after she knew about it? Okay, she found out about the sex stuff, but whatever. She didn't think Stefan would go take Maddie's life, according to her. Now, I want to try to answer this question. Why take her life? That's where it comes in. That's where the weird question comes in. Did Jen do it and Stefan help dump Maddie's body? What would be the motivation for Stefan, unless it was accidental, unless he double dosed or triple dosed her? Remember, your heart slows down when you're taking sleeping pills like that. She died of strangulation. Her hyoid bone was broken. So that's not an accident, but maybe something happened to where it was accidental. Her breathing slowed. Maybe the asphyxiation was part of the act, the essay. And yeah, you're right. Or it could have been this. Remember, this is we're talking theories today. This is, in my opinion, entertainment purposes only right now. And Jen could have walked in and been very, I've always said jealousy is the motivation in my mind. I still don't think pregnancy would be it, when you can go get a freaking abortion almost anywhere, even if it's illegal in your state. The black market is huge with being able to go get an abortion. So, yeah, I don't have a reason for you. I'm speculating on this. Poor Maddie should have had her own room and should have been safe in her home. I agree. Yeah, we all think that. And yeah, we just don't know. We're just speculating. Unless Stefan speaks up one day, we're not going to know.
In the middle of the night, shows up and says he got lost.
Yeah, not buying it. Sorry. 30 years of experience would lead me to believe that's a lie. But here's the other thing. If you're up on him and you're thinking of him as a suspect and they move away from that area, set up a surveillance on him. Set up a surveillance on where he's staying, just in case something like this happens. Yeah. You don't have her body yet, which means it's still out there. the more police pressure that's put on him, the more he's going to panic and make a move like this. So why not set something up in the area just in case something like this happened? You follow him, then you got him.
So what does Stefan Stearns' mother, Deborah, have to say when she finds out he showed up at her house 150 miles away in the middle of the night to log onto her Wi-Fi and delete photos? Listen.
That mother, you know what? You know what stopped him from getting in the house? He didn't have a garage door opener. The front door lock is not working well.
Yep.
And I had put the lock on the slider.
Okay.
He couldn't get in.
Detectives now believe Stearns never intended to enter his parents' home, but wanted to use their Wi-Fi to delete images.
That is interesting, to use Wi-Fi to delete images. You don't need Wi-Fi to delete images, so I'm not sure. I know he was smarter than that. His mom crying wolf there bothers me a lot. And yes, Mama Stearns, Deb Stearns, and Chris Stearns, you guys are just as shady as the son that you raised and the son that you got out of things, that you paid to get out of situations, that he could have been a sex offender registered a long time ago, and that could have saved Maddie's life. So that his mom crying wolf the way that she does, oh, Stefan did this, and I'm talking to her like if she's watching this, you did that, you raised that, you condoned that, and you covered it up. Yeah, they made a predator, and they're not. When she cries wolf, she did that. She could have, that could have stopped a long time ago. All right. There's 860 people in here. Again, Merry Christmas to you all. I know this is a tough subject. As we come to the year's end, we're kind of just talking about things, the immunity from the perspective of an ex-prosecutor and all of these wonderful people that are on here that are experts. So hit the like button with 865 in here and help assist it out. All right, let's get in the algorithm, and next year, we're in 2025. Let's get up to 50,000 subscribers. All right. I appreciate you all. Thank you.
And videos depicting his years-long abuse of Maddie from his Google account. Stearns was unsuccessful, and investigators recovered the deleted files. Despite the turn away from Christopher Stearns' storage unit, he still decides to search the items inside. Stearns discovers 2 flash drives in a box of his son's belongings. Investigators find one of the drives containing nearly 35,000 images of child pornography.
35,000 images of child porn.
CSAM, you guys, CSAM. You guys know that it's called CSAM, Child S Material. That's what we call it. CSAM, Adult Material. Or wait, yeah, CSAM, not PORN. That's consenting adults. What if deleted images from dark web that he was selling? What if he deleted images from? Well, he probably did. He probably deleted as much as he can, but it's not called PORN when it's children, you guys. It's CSAM, all right? Child SAM. It's like sexual assault material.
Shannon Butler, WFTV 9. What?
I know even we were shocked at that number when they first charged him, because remember, they charged him with that before they charged him